Hi, welcome back, my Wise Astrology tribe. Cosmic Inside Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. If you have a Gemini rising, moon, or sun, this is your 2023 July astrology forecast. So let's see what kind of opportunities you will have and you will come across in July. Actually, we are starting with Mercury Sun Cazimi in Cancer, and it's going to happen in your second house. Cazimi is very, very auspicious. And, that means like heart of the sun, but actually it's not a combust. Combust usually it's like unfavored because of the sun is overwhelming and overshining any planets, what is in the heart of him. So in this matter, however, Cazimi is really, really auspicious, successful. It's a blessing in your second house. Second house is anything to do with your earning, that your income, but it is in Cancer, so it is your family income. So you might going to have an opportunity to sell your property for a major profit, or you're going to get some kind of financial like income from your money, from your family. So somebody is going to support you financially, somebody going to put a down payment for your house from your family and family members. This Cazimi is going to actually sextile with Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 12th house. Jupiter is in your 12th house in Taurus. In Taurus, it's generally abundant. So if you would like to actually purchase a home abroad or on an island, it would be really great. If you want to start a vacation rental, it would be also a great opportunity for that. So do so. But if you want to start a garden, buy a land, or preserve your money in land, it would be very good for that. On the second, we're going to have a square between Mercury and between Venus and Uranus. So this square is happening in your third house, where Venus is going to go retrograde. And actually, Venus is here for more than 4 months, a little bit over 4 months, in your third house, which is your vehicle, communication. You might going to experience some kind of issue with your vehicle. Maybe the paint is peeling off and you have to actually recover that. And also it could be something with electricity and computer system in your vehicle, but you don't see it. So be careful. Make sure everything is properly repaired and fixed when you are going for any kind of commute, or you're going for even a short trip, because third house also associated with short trips as well. So it could be that. And also it could be something with communication behind the scene. Perhaps somebody is talking behind you. It could be an issue in your neighborhood, and it could be something with, I don't know, maybe a tornado is across the neighborhood. It's not affecting your home, but close to your home, and it's affecting you emotionally. Or it could be something with the way you are expressing yourself, and it's a written communication, perhaps. No, not necessarily written. It could be talking as well. But maybe, oh yes, I know what is that, because it's a square, so it's a challenge. You might work on something, a project, and you are working on your computer and you didn't save it, or you didn't write it in Google Doc or whatever, and it disappears, unfortunately. So careful, be mindful, and make sure everything is saved. All right, so other thing. Then on the third, let's move forward, and on the third, we're going to have a full moon, and we're gonna experience that in Capricorn, 11 degrees, 18 minutes. And the full moon is when the moon and the sun are across each other in heaven. It's a completion, ending, and signing of contract with Capricornian energy, which means Saturn. We have to check Saturn over here, but it is actually sextiling with Saturn. So that's really, really good over here. And what else can we see here? Okay, so sextile with Saturn, which representing 8th house, matters for you, because the full moon gonna happen in your 8th house. Anything to do with finances, shared resources, insurance, money, tax. So you might going to have to revisit your tax, or you're going to get some kind of authority, somebody who knows how to bookkeeper, and they are helping with your tax, helping you out with good advices. it could be someone to hire someone, an authority figure to help you with an insurance or maybe for a medical malpractice, and they're going to actually help you to end the case and get, you know, like this is an ending. So it could be a good ending actually, and ending a case with medical malpractice or something with insurance, maybe with flooding, maybe with because of, you know, Saturn is in Pisces, it could create that kind of flooding situation, or dirty water, something with pharmaceutical. Maybe you had some kind of issue and it's health related because of government administrative medicine, pharmaceuticals, right? And you are going to have a malpractice due to that, and then you are winning the case and you ending finally this situation. And it's opposing to Mercury, right? Because we had the Mercury Kazimi, so obviously it's still opposing Mercury. And then it could be something with written communication. So you need to provide more paper actually to succeed in this matter, or, you know, like make sure everything is at the right. You save everything what I said. So make sure you find everything. You go ahead and prepare the paperwork to prove, you know, like you've been wrongfully treated, and you can actually get some kind of payout for that matter. Okay, and what else can it happen? So this moon also going to trine Jupiter. Look, because of this moon is here, Jupiter trining, right? So what's gonna happen with it? It is anyway a Jupiterian flavor, because the moon gonna happen 11 degrees, which is a second decan, which is a Taurian favor. So it's influenced by Venus and it's influenced by Taurus. And Jupiter is in Taurus, which is blessing, which is trining with this full moon. So extra blessing, extra flavor, very, very great with money because of Taurus ruled by Venus. So it's going to be something coming very pleasant with money matters. So you may be an inheritance, maybe, yeah, inheritance. It could be something with work related, you know, like you're supposed to get some kind of honor, you're supposed to get some kind of promotion, and right now this is the time to get it. And which is coming with shared resources, bigger in, you know, like bigger amount of money. You can be a shareholder of your company, for example. All right. Okay, so let's move forward and let's go to the 7th, when Mercury and Uranus going to actually sextile. So Mercury with Uranus, 2nd house and 12th house. It could be something about like you are capable to secretly invest, and I'm telling secretly because 12th house mother, you not necessarily want to tell to your family, right, Cancer, and secretly invest in something which is digital currency or energy, or create a solar planner, buy maybe you're gonna go home with an electric car and your family didn't know about that. They're gonna be happy though, because it's a sextile, but you know, you do that behind the scene. You don't tell that before you're going to purchase anything or invest in anything, because you don't want the complaint or the talking you out from the situation. All right, so then we're going to have on the 9th Mercury Neptune trine. So Mercury is going all the way up to 27 degrees, and it's going to make an aspect which is really, really beneficial with Neptune. Neptune is forgiveness. Neptune is higher octave of love. That is something to do with money and with your career. So actually you're going to get recognition for some kind of spiritual or philanthropic work, or maybe you are working for big pharma, or maybe you are doing something with vacation rentals, or maybe you are opening a vacation retreat center, or like a vacational Airbnb or something like that, and it's going to bring more money in. It could be like going to bring in people who are glamorous, who are famous, so your clientele could change, or maybe it's going to be a spiritual retreat. All right, on the 10th, we're going to have Mercury and Pluto opposition. So Mercury coming all the way to 29 degrees, opposing with Pluto, and actually with an out of sign, with the nodes going to create, because they are 0 degrees, Scorpio and Taurus still, gonna create actually a Grand Cross. Grand Cross is always challenge. It's always some kind of pressure. And it's going to happen in your 6th house and 12th house matters. So something with your health and mental health. And it's going to be also financial matter as well. So because of Taurus and Scorpio nodes in 0 degree, it's very, very potent. They are ready to change sign. It's very life altering, and it's financial axis. And also because Mercury and Pluto opposition happening in the 2nd and 8th house, but they are ruling originally. So it's going to be some kind of pressure around finances. So it could be like, all right, I need to concentrate on my health. I need to do some kind of detox. I need to let go of addiction or obsession and going to a retreat center. That's why I'm not capable to work as much as I wanted to before. And perhaps I just want to, that's why I'm not going to get compensated for not going to get that much earning what I should have before. But it could be like, because of you are ready to open a business, you were ready to start something with your with your work, and or you had to let go of employees. So not in 6th house is employees or tenant, and that's why you are getting less money in. Or it could be something a tenant is not paying. You have to because 6th house is tenancy, you have to evict them, and that's why like the money issue going to get in focus right now. And then I'm gonna go further and talk about July 14th, which is sextile Sun and Uranus, and it's going to be just as like with Mercury, but something with solar panels perhaps to purchase, or something like actually invest in energy business. And you can invest with family members, or actually it's very good for you to spend money on something like gardening and being around with family. Or actually it could be like, what, family, let's buy a land where we're going to build a house, because the right family and house is Cancer, right? So, and we can always go summertime because of Uranus is in your 12th house in Taurus. So that's representing vacation rental, but where the family can get away and everybody can use it together. That kind of situation can arise. On the 17th, we have a life-altering change in our life, because of it's not only the new moon in Cancer going to happen, which is actually going to make 2 aspects. It's going to sextile Uranus and trine Jupiter, which is very, very beneficial for you. And that's gonna happen in Cancer over here. So the new moon is in Cancer, and it's going to sextile Uranus, and it's going to trine Neptune here. So it's going to be 10th house, 2nd house matters. It is like, all right, I'm going to get a promotion. I'm gonna ask for a raise, and they're going to give it to me at work. I'm going to have to be recognized, and because of the recognition, or I'm going to have a lot of followers, I'm going to have more money to earn. And then with Uranus, as I said, it could be something with, like a solar panel to invest in. And then on the 17th, we're going to also have, and it's a new beginning, a new earning is coming into your life. And on the 17th, the nodes are changing life, which is really karmic. From material, we're going to go to relationship and self-care axis. So it's gonna go to 29 degrees Aries and 29 degrees Libra. And 29 degrees Libra, we have the star of Venus right now, and Libra ruled by Venus. So not going there, it's going to create a lot of actually problem with marriages or legal matters in general for people, or love issues. So for you, actually, it is in your 5th house, right? So that is love, that is your investment. Venus is currency as well. You can actually lose some investment, all right? Or it could be something with a design license, lose a design license. It could be some kind of issue with your children. And the issue could be something like they are losing their touch with creativity, or they're not very affectionate right now. And you will have to make sure they are hugging and they want to be affectionate. And on the other hand, it is the North Node is going to your 11th house. You're going to get new clientele, new social circle. It's going to be really prominent, and it's going to be very supportive system. It's a blessing. North Node is a blessing, but the path you haven't been on yet. And South Node is the path what you already had before. So the issue with the children, issue with your lover, issue with your investment, it's also been there before. And you're just going to have to relieve it, or you have to learn from it and let it go. Letting go of a lover, perhaps you were unfaithful and cheating on your significant other, and it could be like, all right now I'm not cheating and I'm letting it go. Okay, or letting go of an idea to have another baby, because maybe you already had 3 baby and you wanted to have a 4th one like a girl, and right now you are like, what, I'm done, I'm really done. All right, what else is happening over here? So that's karmic, that's a big change. Social circle is really good. That is price is over here, so be careful with gambling, so not in Libra. But on the other hand, luck is the 11th house, and not over there in Aries, it's a lot of luck for you in life. And on the 20th, we will have Neptune and Sun trine. So it is really, really great for you, because of that also your career is going to get magnified, and it's going to get a lot of support. On the 22nd, actually, the Sun going to move to Leo, and then Venus gonna go to retrograde the same time in your 3rd house. So there is a lot of emphasis on your 3rd house of your communication. It's bringing back a friend, or it's bringing back maybe your sibling to talk to. That is definitely loving energy, which could be with a sibling. You can maybe check out how to invest in jewelry or gold, or something with art, and preserve your money. But it's definitely sweet communication. It is like beautifully polished. It is like, I want to be on a stage. I want to be heard. I want to create a school. And it was an idea before. Maybe I had this school before, but somehow it is an online school. It is a skill-based school. But right now I'm capable to really bring it on, because the opportunity comes back to me. I've been asked again, and I'm not going to say no at this moment. On the 21st till the 25th, we're going to have the same Grand Cross, but instead of Mercury, we will have actually the Sun, which is going to create this Grand Cross. And yes, in case right now it's something with your investment, something with your, well, yes, investment. Definitely, it is something to do with investment and inheritance, because 11th house, 5th house, 8th house, and 2nd house, it's definitely that kind of cross where everything is like all the material and luck-based and shared resources are involved. So it could be something like you will be sued by a lover, or get, you have to sign a prenup and you didn't want to, because it's you were in intimate relationship and you were ready to get married, and you have to sign the prenup, and you're just gonna have a conflict because you don't want to. And it could definitely be also something with loan for a house or a mortgage issue coming up, but you will need to resolve. And on the 27th, Mercury and Venus retrograde going to conjunct in Leo. Mercury is already moving to Leo on the 11th, and Mars is going to Virgo on the 10th. Actually, Mars on the 21st going to oppose Saturn, and that is the 10th and 4th house matter. So it's going to be some kind of issue between family and career. So maybe you have to be with your family, and it is going to not let you or allow you to work as much and get committed as much as you wanted to your career. Or maybe because of that career, the CEO or the boss are really strict, and it will create a fight with your family because of you're not gonna have time, and you will be absent in your family. Then again, this Grand Cross I was talking about, that's definitely an issue with finances and maybe with inheritance, or maybe with mortgage and loan. And then on July 28th, we're going to have Mercury going to Virgo, which is in rulership over there in your fourth house. So finally, the Grand Cross, what it's created, the problem, Mercury can solve that with the house buying. So it is like, all right, I'm ready to sign the contract the next 3 weeks. It was just a little bit of hiccup with finances, but you know what, I found the right rate. Maybe I bought down the rate or whatever, and I'm capable to do that. So all right, Chiron also going to go to retrograde on the 23rd, and it's in Aries in your 11th house. It could bring back an issue with a person who is actually from your social circle, some kind of shame, some kind of impulsive behavior during perhaps you being very talkative or out talking in a social event, and you regret that, or you have some kind of guilt and shame over there. Okay, guys, so if you have listen to me all the way through, check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org, and please share and comment below. That's the only way the algorithm going to find me, and then I can create more videos. And then I can help more people. So share with your family, share with your friends, and let me see how did it work out for you. Let me hear all the possible way it fold out for us, and I gonna learn as well. So I'm going to see you in August. Bye for now, and thank you so much for your attention.